UEFA Champions League briefing, November 5, 2024. Key matches in this round of the Champions League include Feyenoord vs Red Bull Salzburg and Borussia Dortmund vs Sturm Graz. Feyenoord and Red Bull Salzburg have never faced each other in European competitions. Feyenoord recently achieved a resounding 6-0 victory over Sturm Graz in the Europa League at home, while Salzburg's last away match against a Dutch team in European competitions was a 3-0 win against Ajax in February 2014. Feyenoord has won both of its Champions League group stage matches, marking the first time since the 1971-72 season that they have won more than 2 consecutive matches in European competitions. In contrast, Salzburg has lost its last 4 Champions League matches, marking their worst performance in the tournament. In the first 3 rounds of this season's Champions League group stage, Salzburg has taken 37 shots with an expected goals value of 3.37 but has failed to score, the lowest goal tally below expectations for any team in the first 3 rounds. Feyenoord suffered a 0-4 defeat at home to Bayer Leverkusen in the opening round, marking the first 2 consecutive losses for coach Prisk in 2 different clubs. However, Feyenoord's young player Pius Ho has already recorded 3 assists in the Champions League, tying the club's record for assists in a single season. In another key match, Borussia Dortmund will host Sturm Graz. The 2 teams have never met in European competitions before. Dortmund has performed excellently at home in the Champions League recently, while Sturm Graz has lost all 3 of its matches in this season's Champions League, making them the only team that has not scored and has been heavily outplayed in the first 3 rounds. Overall, this round of Champions League matches is expected to showcase exciting performances. Feyenoord aims to continue its recent good form, while Red Bull Salzburg desperately seeks to turn its fortunes around. Dortmund hopes to maintain its unbeaten home record with strong attacking power, while Sturm Graz looks to make a breakthrough in the Champions League. Premier League briefing, November 5, 2024. This round of Premier League matches promises excitement, with several highlights to note. 1. Arsenal sporting director Edu Gasper has stepped down, marking another significant change in the club's hierarchy. During his tenure, Gasper led Arsenal back to the Champions League and posed the biggest challenge to Manchester City over the past 2 seasons. His departure is undoubtedly a pivotal moment in the club's development. 2. Following the departure of coach Ten Hag, Manchester United has temporarily appointed Ruud van Nistelrooy as head coach. They will host a strong Chelsea side in a match that marks the beginning of a new era for United, with fans hoping the team can regain its former glory under the new manager. 3. Tottenham will host Aston Villa, with both teams in favourable positions in the race for the top 4. Both sides have performed well recently, making this clash an important battle for Champions League qualification. 4. Other exciting matches include Liverpool hosting Brighton and Manchester City visiting AFC Bournemouth. Each team will strive to make further progress in the standings. Overall, this round of Premier League matches promises thrilling encounters, with fans set to witness several key battles. The performances of each team will be closely watched, and this round is sure to deliver intense competition and exciting match content. Serie A briefing, November 5, 2024. 1. Lazio will host Cagliari. Lazio's coach Baroni made several adjustments to the starting lineup after a 5-1 victory over Como. In defense, Lazzari, Romagnoli, and Pellegrini replaced Maruzic, Patrick, and assist leader Nuno Tavares. The midfield duo consists of Rovira and Guendouzi. Up front, Dia returns to the lineup, replacing Pedro. Cagliari, coming off a 0-2 defeat to Bologna, has also made several changes. 2. Inter Milan narrowly defeated Venezia, closing in on league leaders Napoli. Inter secured a 1-0 victory over Venezia, thanks to a goal from Lautaro Martinez, temporarily reducing the points gap to just 1. In the next round, they will host league leaders Napoli, which is undoubtedly a crucial 6-point match. Previously, Napoli suffered its first defeat of the season, losing 0-3 to Atlanta. 3. Parma will host bottom-placed Genoa. Parma has drawn in 4 consecutive league matches, including a 2-2 draw at home against Juventus last round. Genoa has not won since August 24 and has fallen to the bottom of the standings. To bolster their relegation fight, they have signed star player Balotelli. 4. Other match summaries include Empoli drawing 1-1 with Como, Roma losing 2-3 to Verona, putting coach Juric in a difficult position, and Fiorentina continuing their 7-match winning streak with a 1-0 victory over Torino. Overall, this round of Serie A matches promises excitement, with Inter chasing Napoli, Lazio facing Cagliari, and the relegation battle between Parma and Genoa also worth watching. The upcoming clash between Napoli and Inter is undoubtedly the highlight of the round. La Liga briefing, November 5, 2024. 1. Barcelona leads La Liga. Under coach Hans Flick, Barcelona continues to perform excellently early in the season, easily defeating city rivals Espanyol and extending their points advantage to 9. 2. Young players Yamal and Casado showcased Barcelona's attacking strength, with Rafinha and Olmo scoring to secure a 3-1 victory. 3. Despite some defensive issues due to their high-pressing strategy, Barcelona has maintained an impressive 6-match winning streak in the league. 4. Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid are closely trailing. Atletico Madrid defeated Las Palmas 2-0 at home, closing the gap to just 1 point behind Real Madrid. 5. The severe flooding in the Valencia region has led to the postponement of several La Liga matches, with at least 211 fatalities reported. 6. Several La Liga coaches criticized the league for not suspending matches in a timely manner, emphasizing the need to prioritize the safety of those affected by the disaster. 7. This weekend, the top 5 European leagues will feature several key matches, including Arsenal vs Newcastle and Manchester United vs Chelsea in the Premier League, as well as Barcelona vs Espanyol and Atletico Madrid vs Las Palmas in La Liga. Overall, this week's La Liga focus is on Barcelona's lead, the chase by Madrid's 2 giants, and the impact of the severe flooding on the league schedule. Meanwhile, other top European leagues will also showcase a series of exciting matchups, promising an exhilarating weekend for football fans. Real Madrid briefing, November 5, 2024. Following a 0-4 defeat to Barcelona in their last La Liga match, Real Madrid is facing several pressing issues. Firstly, the defense has become a significant concern. Key centre-backs Militao and Rudiger exposed numerous vulnerabilities during the match against Barcelona, while right-back Carvajal is sidelined due to injury, leaving the defense in a precarious position. To address these defensive issues, Real Madrid is considering signing new centre-backs, including 18-year-old Brazilian star Reis from Palmeiras, 21-year-old French centre-back Luquiba from Leipzig, and 30-year-old Spanish centre-back Laporte, who previously played for Manchester City. However, these recruitment plans face certain challenges. Offensively, new signing Mbappé has yet to find full synergy with Vinicius. The team's attacking performance has not met expectations, with the same number of goals as last season, but an increase of 4 goals conceded. In summary, Real Madrid is currently grappling with defensive vulnerabilities and underwhelming attacking performance, necessitating the recruitment of suitable centre-backs during the winter transfer window to strengthen the defense. Additionally, the team needs to enhance overall tactical cohesion to reclaim its former glory this season. Manchester City facing adversity, November 5, 2024. Overview. Manchester City has recently encountered significant challenges. In the past week, they suffered back-to-back defeats in the league and the League Cup, ending their previous 32-match unbeaten streak. This has undoubtedly impacted the team's morale and form. Key points. 1. League Cup defeat and unexpected league loss. City lost 0-1 away to Tottenham, followed by a 1-2 defeat to Bournemouth, marking the end of their 32-match unbeaten run. These 2 consecutive losses highlight the team's recent decline in form. 2. Injury woes. Several key players, including Rodri, Diaz, and Stones, are injured, exacerbating the team's difficulties. 3. Fitness issues. City's early pressing and ball possession advantages have diminished, likely due to the physical toll of prolonged high-intensity matches. 4. Opponents' good form. This round's Champions League opponent, Sporting Lisbon, is in excellent form, remaining unbeaten in the league and poised to challenge City at home. In summary, Manchester City is currently facing severe challenges, with a noticeable decline in form, injury problems, and fitness issues hindering their performance. Against a strong Sporting Lisbon side, City will face a tough Champions League encounter. How they can regain form in adversity will be crucial. Inter Milan's team building developments, November 5, 2024. Summary. Inter Milan is working to build a younger and more Italian team. They are focusing on several young Italian stars, including Samuel Ricci from Torino, Nicolo Bertola from Spezia, and Daniel Maldini from Monza. This aligns with the strategic vision of the club's owner, Oaktree Capital. At the same time, Inter has made a strong start to the season. They are currently just 1 point behind league leaders Napoli. Coach Inzaghi stated that this will be a balanced title race in Serie A, with multiple teams capable of winning. Despite drawing 4-4 in a derby match last weekend after leading 4-2, Inter remains a strong contender this season. The impressive performances of young signings Thuram and Maldini, along with the stable performances of core players, have instilled confidence in Inter's championship aspirations. In summary, Inter Milan is actively adjusting its team structure while maintaining good competitive form on the pitch. They are poised to contend for the Serie A title again this season. AC Milan vs Real Madrid Champions League Preview, November 5, 2024. Key points summary. 1. AC Milan has had a difficult start in this season's Champions League, currently sitting in the elimination zone with just 3 points. Coach Fonseca is under significant pressure and urgently needs a win at the Bernabeu to turn the tide. 2. Real Madrid, who won the treble last season, has not had a smooth start this season, recently suffering a heavy blow in the domestic derby. They face uncertainty, with several key players injured, impacting both defense and midfield. 3. The two teams have faced each other 18 times historically, with a balanced record. Milan previously defeated Real Madrid 3-2 in the 2009 Champions League group stage, but has lost to them in the last 3 encounters. 4. This match features intriguing subplots, such as Ancelotti facing his former club and Morata returning to the Bernabeu. 5. Based on data and historical performance, Real Madrid, as the reigning Champions League champion playing at home, remains the favorite for this match. However, Milan could pose problems with their defensive organization and counter-attacking capabilities. In conclusion, this match is undoubtedly a highly anticipated Champions League clash. Milan urgently needs to turn their fortunes around, while Real Madrid aims to regain confidence. The encounter between these two giants promises to deliver an exciting spectacle for fans. Bayern Munich team briefing, November 5, 2024. Bayern Munich currently ranks second in the Bundesliga, showcasing excellent defensive performance with only 7 goals conceded. They will host bottom-placed St. Pauli at the Allianz Arena on Saturday, November 9, at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Bayern recently secured a 3-0 victory over Union Berlin, marking their 3rd consecutive win. The team took 16 shots, significantly outpacing their opponents' 11. English forward Harry Kane scored twice, becoming the team's primary attacking threat. Meanwhile, St. Pauli won 2-0 away against Hoffenheim last round. Despite having fewer shots, 6 compared to Hoffenheim's 12, Andreas Albers and Oladapo Afolayan each scored a goal, earning valuable points. Before this Bundesliga showdown, Bayern has also performed well in the Champions League, previously defeating Barcelona 8-2 in the group stage, although they have recently faced back-to-back defeats, losing 1-4 to Barcelona, indicating some instability. Nonetheless, Bayern remains in excellent form in the Bundesliga, temporarily leading Leipzig by 3 points after their 3 consecutive wins. In contrast, Benfica has also shown decent form recently, having beaten Atletico Madrid 4-0 in the Champions League group stage, but faced a setback with a 1-3 loss to Feyenoord. Overall, Bayern Munich is undoubtedly the favorite against bottom-placed St. Pauli, given their strong performances in the Bundesliga and Champions League, making this match highly anticipated. Chelsea team update, November 5, 2024. 1. Chelsea's young defender Levi Colwill has been outstanding, becoming one of the team's leaders. In a post-match interview, he expressed disappointment over the 1-1 draw with Manchester United, citing missed opportunities as a key factor. He believes that the attacking players did not perform to their potential, resulting in dropped points. 2. 18-year-old Chelsea Academy player Josh Achampong has been sidelined due to stalled contract negotiations. The club hopes Achampong will renew his contract, but an agreement has yet to be reached. The club stated that unless Achampong signs, he will not be able to play for either the first team or the U21 squad. This tough stance has sparked some controversy, as Achampong has just begun to make appearances for the first team. 3. Pop singer Olivia Rodrigo made a surprise appearance at Old Trafford to watch the Manchester United vs Chelsea match. She attended the thrilling 1-1 draw with her boyfriend Lewis Partridge. Rodrigo's presence added a star-studded element to the match, and she interacted with fans for photos, garnering widespread attention. Overall, the focus on Chelsea revolves around the performances of young players and contract negotiation issues. Additionally, Olivia Rodrigo's attendance added a layer of intrigue to this Premier League clash. Chelsea is currently undergoing a transitional phase and needs to manage the development of its young talents effectively. Benfica Club Briefing, November 5, 2024. This briefing focuses on recent developments surrounding Benfica Football Club. Firstly, Manchester United's new head coach Ruben Amorim was once a player for Benfica and has worked with current United star Victor Lindelof. Amorim has faced United multiple times during his coaching career, giving him insight into their tactics and players, which may serve as an advantage in his role at United. Secondly, Benfica's left-back Álvaro Carreras has attracted attention. United previously showed interest in him, and now Amorim may consider bringing him to Old Trafford. However, Benfica is likely to utilize a buyback clause to retain this young player. Thirdly, Benfica is set to face Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Bayern is in excellent form, but Benfica should not be underestimated, as the two teams have previously met in the Champions League group stage. This match promises to be an exciting clash. In summary, this briefing highlights Benfica players' dynamics in the transfer market and Champions League, emphasizing the most valuable information points and providing a concise overview. Napoli leads Serie A, strongly facing Atalanta, November 5, 2024. Summary. This weekend's Serie A highlight will feature league leaders Napoli hosting Atalanta. Napoli is in excellent form, remaining unbeaten in their last 7 matches across all competitions, and recently secured a 2-0 away victory over AC Milan, solidifying their lead in the league. Atalanta is also performing well, winning their last 4 league matches, including a 2-0 away victory over Monza. Both teams are evenly matched, making this clash a thrilling top-tier Serie A encounter. Key points. 1. Napoli is in outstanding form, unbeaten in their last 7 matches, and leading the standings. 2. Atalanta has also been impressive, winning their last 4 league matches, with a recent 2-0 victory over Monza. 3. This match will be a top-tier clash between two strong Serie A teams, with both sides evenly matched, promising an exciting game. 4. Napoli coach Spalletti could become the first coach in the club's history to achieve 6 consecutive home matches without defeat. 5. Atalanta previously defeated Napoli 3-0 in an away match, making this encounter another significant clash between the two teams. In summary, this round of Serie A's highlight will feature Napoli hosting the equally strong Atalanta. Both teams are in excellent form, and this clash is sure to be an exciting top-tier encounter. Napoli coach Spalletti has a chance to make history with 6 consecutive home matches without defeat, while Atalanta aims to replicate their previous success against Napoli. Borussia Dortmund faces major injury concerns ahead of key Bundesliga match against RB Leipzig, November 5, 2024. Main content summary. 1. Dortmund suffered a defeat to Wolfsburg in the German Cup, with first-choice goalkeeper Gregor Kobel injured and replaced by backup Alexander Meyer. Additionally, several key players, including Koulibaly, Soule, and Ryerson, will also be absent. 2. Facing a strong RB Leipzig, Dortmund's lineup will be quite young, with only a few familiar first-team players on the bench, such as Bellingham and Anton. Young players Campbell, Main, and Paulinho will be given opportunities to play. 3. Dortmund's expected starting lineup includes goalkeeper Meyer, defenders Gross, Can, Schlotterbeck, and Bensebaini, midfielders Felix Mecca and Sabitzer, forwards Malin, Brandt, and Gittens, striker Jalasi. 4. This Bundesliga clash promises to be a suspenseful encounter. Dortmund will need to leverage their strong home advantage to overcome the injury challenges against a formidable RB Leipzig side. In summary, this briefing comprehensively outlines Dortmund's preparations for the crucial match against RB Leipzig, highlighting the team's injury concerns and the characteristics of their young lineup, setting an objective tone for the highly anticipated clash. The article is well structured, with clear focus and ample information, achieving a concise yet comprehensive presentation. Liverpool prepares for Champions League, November 5, 2024. In preparation for their Champions League match against Bayer Leverkusen, Liverpool has showcased the team's overall condition and readiness. 1. Injury status. Konate, who was injured in the last league match, has successfully recovered during training and is expected to participate in the Champions League. Key players such as Alisson, Chiesa, Elliott, and Hoda are still recovering from injuries and missed this training session. 2. Training discipline. Captain Van Dijk has reprimanded teammates multiple times for not participating seriously in training, affecting the overall training rhythm. Players like Nunez and Szoboszlai have been criticized by Van Dijk for joking around during training, which delayed progress. 3. Youth player performance. Nioni, who has been performing well recently, was absent from this training session, likely to participate in the Youth Champions League. Youth players Hill and Norris joined the first team's training and may have the opportunity to play in the Champions League. In summary, Liverpool is facing injury challenges among key players while needing to enhance training discipline. The performances of youth players also bring hope to the team. The club needs to make comprehensive adjustments and improvements in these areas to achieve desirable results in the Champions League. Paris Saint-Germain briefing, November 5, 2024. 1. Coach Luis Enrique expressed satisfaction with the team's performance, believing they are continuously improving. He stated that the players have a good mindset but need to remain focused for the upcoming difficult matches. 2. Enrique highly praised defender Pacho, noting his significant contributions in various aspects, including tackling, passing, and efficiency. He considers Pacho a very positive addition to the team. 3. Enrique stated that he trusts all players, and their training performances will influence his selections. The internal competition within the team is healthy, and the newly signed players have brought many positive impacts. 4. Enrique believes there is still room for improvement, particularly in increasing goals scored in the attack and reducing goals conceded in defense. He hopes midfielders can contribute more goals. 5. Enrique praised defender Achraf Hakimi, calling him one of the best right-backs he has ever seen, with immense potential and room for growth. 6. Enrique noted that the technical staff is excellent, with effective strategies in tactics and fitness. They will continually adjust training and match situations to push players and the team out of their comfort zones. 7. Regarding support for the flood-affected Valencia region in Spain, Enrique stated that the football community should unite and provide economic and moral support. In summary, this briefing highlights PSG's positive progress in tactics, player performance, and team atmosphere, while also identifying areas for improvement. Enrique remains optimistic about the team's future development and emphasizes unity and collaboration within the club. This briefing provides a comprehensive overview of the core content, highlighting valuable information points while remaining concise and clear. Tottenham update, November 5, 2024. Tottenham has performed excellently this week, achieving a 4-1 victory over Aston Villa in the Premier League, showcasing their strong capabilities. Key points summary. 1. Tottenham plans to extend Son Heung-min's contract until 2026, allowing time for discussions on long-term development for both the club and the player. Although Son's career is gradually winding down, Tottenham hopes to partner with him for at least another season. 2. In this match, Tottenham fell behind early but ultimately turned the game around with 2 goals from Solanke and a spectacular long-range shot from Martinez, winning 4-1. Solanke was named man of the match. 3. Tottenham has achieved 8 wins in their last 10 matches. Despite some fluctuations in recent league results, they have performed well in the League Cup and European competitions, securing valuable victories. 4. Match statistics indicate that Tottenham controlled more possession and had more shots, reflecting their attacking advantage, while Villa had the upper hand in corner kicks and fouls. 5. In the next round, Tottenham will face Turkish side Galatasaray, hoping to continue their good form and achieve a 3rd consecutive win. Aston Villa will challenge Belgian side Brugge, aiming to quickly recover from 2 consecutive winless matches. Overall, Tottenham showcased strong attacking prowess and resilience in this match, instilling confidence and motivation for the team's future development. They will continue to strive for better results in the league and other competitions. FC Brugge briefing, November 5, 2024. 1. FC Brugge has been underperforming recently. According to the article, FC Brugge has struggled in this season's Champions League, losing 0-3 to Dortmund in the first round, followed by a 1-3 defeat to AC Milan away. Although they managed a 1-0 victory over Sturm Graz in the 3rd round, their overall performance has been disappointing, leaving them low in the standings. In their domestic league, FC Brugge has also only achieved 5 wins, resulting in an unsatisfactory ranking. 2. Aston Villa is in excellent form. In contrast, Aston Villa has been on a winning streak in the Champions League, winning all 3 matches, and currently leading their group. They have defeated Young Boys, Bayern Munich, and Bologna, demonstrating impressive competitiveness. However, Villa's recent performance in the Premier League has dipped, suffering 2 consecutive defeats. 3. Historical encounters are unfavorable for FC Brugge. The article notes that FC Brugge has a poor record against English teams, going 14 matches without a win and conceding 14 goals. This indicates that they often struggle to achieve good results against Premier League rivals. 4. Injury situation. For FC Brugge, key forward Gustav Nielsen is sidelined due to injury, which will undoubtedly impact their attacking capabilities. Aston Villa, on the other hand, is relatively healthy, with only backup midfielder Ross Barkley injured. In summary, based on recent performances and historical records, Aston Villa is more likely to secure an away victory. FC Brugge needs to quickly adjust their form to achieve better results in the Champions League. Eintracht Frankfurt Outlook, November 5, 2024. 1. Recent performance of Eintracht Frankfurt. Eintracht Frankfurt has shown fluctuating performances in the Bundesliga and DFB Pokal, but overall, they have maintained a good state. 2. In the recent DFB Pokal match, Frankfurt displayed tenacity with 10 players, defeating Borussia Mönchengladbach 2-1 and advancing to the knockout stage. 3. In the Bundesliga, Frankfurt has only managed 2 draws and 1 loss in their last 3 matches, facing tough opponents, and coach Topmüller has received some understanding. 4. Frankfurt has excelled offensively this season, ranking as the 4th highest scoring team in the league, while also ranking 7th defensively, showcasing solid overall strength. 5. At home, Frankfurt has lost only once in their last 14 league matches, maintaining an unbeaten record of 7 wins and 6 draws, demonstrating a significant home advantage. 6. Injury situation. Centre-back Set and right-back Christensen will miss the match due to injury, likely leading to a 3 centre-back formation with Tuta, Koch, and Amanda. 7. Key midfielder Hodgland will be sidelined until the end of December, prompting Topmüller to possibly field Skiri and Larsson as double pivots. 8. Forward Marmush is expected to start alongside Götze and Ekatike. 9. Analysis against VfL Bochum. Bochum has been in poor form recently, scoring only 7 goals in the Bundesliga and possessing the 2nd worst defense in the league, currently sitting 2nd from the bottom. 10. Bochum has only managed 1 draw and 9 losses in their last 10 league matches, with 5 consecutive losses away. 11. Bochum's starting goalkeeper Riemann will miss the match due to internal disciplinary issues, with the defense likely consisting of Ullmann, Olditz, and Medici. 12. Forward Bodu and midfielder Barrow will also be absent due to injuries, leaving the attack to be led by Brzezinski and De Witt. In summary, Eintracht Frankfurt, leveraging their home advantage and Bochum's recent poor performance, is expected to secure a victory in this match. Forward Marmush could become a key player for Frankfurt.